Thank you, Riz, both for the great video of the unit and of our amazing team, and for organising the webinar. I'm delighted to be asked to open this webinar, and quite privileged actually. I'm more delighted that it's happening. I want to share with you some of our pleasure about why it's happening and who's joining us to share that. And these are people who have supported our service or some of our team through their journey to get us both to where we are now and to where we want to be in our new facility or with our new facilities. And I think you know, Joe Giovanni has mentored all or many of us through some more parts of our journey, and of course the inestimable Bob Anderson, from whom all knowledge flows, will be able to join us later. So, you know, that's absolutely brilliant. The East Midlands Congenital Heart Centre, the service with whom I'm so proud to work now, used to be generally casually referred to as Glenfield, both locally and relatively nationally, occasionally internationally. But before that, it was the Gruby Road Hospital. And interestingly, it still is on the NICOR database, the database we have to submit all our catheter interventions to. So there's a very long link before us. And this isn't our first move. It's a split this time. It's not just a move. We're separating our children from our adults, which is a source of sadness. But it's also, you know, in the best interest of many, and I'll come back to that. I wasn't present for our first move, but Chen Chan, who is also, I'm delighted, with us today, and whose office I've been occupying for the last 21 years, was here before, and you know, he, as you'll hear, steered both the UK and an awful lot of Western Europe into the use of the Amplatz device and ASD closures, and the joy that brings. So I think, you know, the East Midlands Congenital Heart Centre has been at the heart of English congenital heart cardiology for a very long time. We're moving in our children's service into amazing new premises. We're retaining the adult congenital heart service in what are already excellent premises at Glenfield. So, you know, I'm delighted that we're topping that out with both the dedicated new state-of-the-art biplane lab and a hybrid cath lab theatre, which will give us 24/7 access to both of those facilities, and they're kind of certainly at the moment absolutely ours. So that's a very exciting thing for us all, and will save us, I hope, a lot of time trying to get into theatres, trying to find a lab space and things like that. And I think so Sebastian Gorezhny, who's come to us to help us to understand, to talk about how to use that facility well, and also Oliver Stumper, who I've known nearly as long as everybody else, because we were registrars together back in Birmingham Children's Hospital before I went to Alderhay. So it's great to have all those people on board as well. I'm hoping we're going to be able to bring on a whole new era of great interventional cardiology, both in Leicester, the East Midlands and beyond. And it's an opportunity to join that with our ongoing first-class ECMO service, which is something that has helped keep us together through very trying times. I think we should remember we're moving because we have to. I think there are many reasons why we should want to. I think we wouldn't have chosen to split the service, but it was a condition from NHS England which was the latest iteration of serial reviews of paediatric cardiology across the UK, of reviews of protests, of many difficulties which have occupied much of mine and other consultants' time for many years. But despite that, and you know, as the video that Riz has shown for the football, being Leicester, we're going to do it really well, and we're going to make a real. We want to make a really good use of it and be the best, and take that forward in a way that I think, I believe, only our team can and will. So I think it's a very, very exciting time. And I think it's going to be of massive benefit in many ways for our patients, our staff and our teams. And I'm delighted that Riz has put this programme together to help us both look backwards, look now, and look forwards. And with that, I'm going to hand over to my colleagues to take the rest of the meeting forwards, and I hope it goes really, really well. Thanks ever so much.